Hi, welcome back to Celebrating Culture. This episode is on the social philanthropy of Mardi Gras, and one of the best organizations doing that is Rex. I'm here with Dickie Brennan to talk about it. Dickie, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
After Katrina, Rex steps up and says you're going to help the charter schools of New Orleans.
Right.
Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, we started the Pro Bono Foundation, and just recognized that, one, we needed to get the schools going back, and two, we had a great opportunity to evolve an old and antiquated public school system into something that, would be more modern, best practices. You had Teach America going around the country. So we wanted to support the charter schools, thinking that, we can take education to a better level. And that's been the mission for years. It's over $1 million that the Pro Bono Foundation has put back into the schools.
So do the members of Rex then just write an extra check to the Pro Bono Foundation?
Absolutely. And its member, comes through the membership. And, and the other unique thing with Mardi Gras in general is, it's all private dollars. It's not commercialized. This isn't the Tostito Rex Parade.
It's funny because
it's all done through members.
On the Sugar Bowl, the floats can have a Tostito float or somebody's float on there with promoting a business. But on Mardi Gras, that is not allowed.
No, and you've got to admire that, this is individuals that, want to be a part of this tradition that's existed for so long. And we put this parade on. We create an environment for people to enjoy, relax, celebrate. It's giving back. It's probably more the original aspect of people wanting to give back to their community than anything else I can pinpoint.
And one of the things I think about giving back and the people is that on Mardi Gras Day, when Rex is rolling, the barbecue competition. St. Charles Avenue, you see the largest barbecue pits in the world. And these guys are competing. So as the parade's gone by, their families that are 3-4 generations of families. It's not 1 or 2 people. You got 100 people around a barbecue pit.
They're just next to, on our neutral grounds or medians, where everybody camps out. And it's an all-day picnic. It's a celebration. It's a day for us to, turn it off. But at the same time, you're standing next to people, nobody knows anybody, but all day long, you interact, you connect. Here, try my chicken. Here, try this. Everybody's sharing. I
have been walking down there and I do that. You just walk down and everybody is giving you a piece of chicken or rib or something to eat.
It brings the best out. I'm proud of what Mardi Gras does. And, I think people don't get to see it, or really get to understand it, which is, is unfortunate.
Now, understand, are you ever tempted when you're parading to enjoy? Because you're a food person.
I've had this opportunity for years to be a riding lieutenant where you're on a horse and, we're there to help manage the parade. But you're down low and you're right there, and as you're riding next to the float, you're right there just touching. You can touch the people. You can sit there, and when you stop, it's just a matter before the person that's grilling the chicken, you're going, my God, that smells good. So, the entire route, I'm like looking at every barbecue setup, making like going, man, that's, next thing you know, if it's a pause, they're telling you what's in the barbecue sauce. Drives me crazy. I want to eat the barbecue chicken. I probably have had some chicken that I won't admit to.
Yeah, you don't have to confirm or deny the rumors.
I probably have tasted chicken. I know I have, but only in that situation.
Now, most of the time, and Rex does at Gallier Hall is a big place to toast, but Rex does a unique thing that it toasts at a house on St. Charles Avenue.
It's a traditional toast. At the same time, it's a place for the king to take a break.
It seems like they do it very professionally, where they go up to the float on a ladder with the toast, and it's nice to not to have to be at Gallier Hall to see a toast happen.
Well, it is. And it's a fun for people to watch it, participate in it. But it's also, look, we're real, we're authentic, and we're going to take a break. We have to say hello,
nature called,
kiss some family, and do a pit stop.
And there's also everybody's costume, so it's a great spot to be at. And normally just that area. You got the Marine Band is right there, often in front of the King's Float. Just a lot.
We really support all the military.
We need to have a toast in honor of the house and to Rex.
To the great traditions.
To the great tradition.
That's one of the nice ones. And this is a bourbon milk punch. I can't remember a time growing up, waking up as a kid, helping set up the house, getting ready Mardi Gras Day for everybody coming over, that we weren't pouring bourbon milk punches. It was our breakfast drink, and people show up, you have a bourbon milk punch. When we opened this restaurant, Bourbon House, our signature drink is a frozen bourbon milk punch, and it's all because of growing up in New Orleans, Mardi Gras Day.
Happy Mardi Gras.
Happy Mardi Gras.
That is a drink. That is an amazing
It's an
drink.
adult milkshake.
After the parade, there's a break, and then we have the ball.
It's a very formal ball. Rex really wants to recognize the military. You know, one of the highlights is the Marine Band.
And we're
which is-
fortunate. The Marine Band is stationed here in New Orleans.
Right.
So it
So
works.
we have the base on the
and then
West
the
Bank.
commander comes as well.
Typically, we're recognizing and honoring some generals, and it could be, you know, a lot of different military. You know, it's a highlight of the year. It's based on our culture, our traditions, celebrating, you know, and being proud of continuing.
Dickie, thanks for being on the show.
Oh, my pleasure. Thank you.
And we'll be right back with more of Celebrating Culture.